Are you moving to the Virginia Beach area and worried about where your kids are going to go to school? Are you asking yourself, what are some of the top schools in the Virginia Beach area?
You betcha.
Well, good news for you. If so, that's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's videos.
Hooray!
As I'm going to review the top schools in the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. However, I don't want to steer you or influence you in any way, so we're not going to be looking at this from my opinion. Instead, we're going to take a look at two solid online resources that I really like to use as we discuss the top schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So without talking anymore, let's go ahead and get into the details and get into the video. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I really like to use some online resources when I'm telling you information about the different cities throughout Hampton Roads. Today's gonna be no different, as we're gonna take a look at two online resources that I like using a lot. The first up would be the website called schooldigger.com. Schooldigger was invented in 2006. It is a free online resource where you can get overall district rankings as well as the individual school rankings. They base them on a ranking scale for all the districts, not only the state, but also the schools in the city and how they stack up against other schools. Additionally, they do have a star ranking system on a scale from 1 to 5 stars. You can see where each school or school district stacks up. This way you can make the most informed decision for you and your family. And my next online resource would be one that I've used in many of my other videos that you might have checked out before, and that would be the website called niche.com. Niche.com is a great resource with a lot of detailed information, again, not only on the school districts, but also into the individual schools. It actually says on their website that they have over 140 million different ratings and rankings throughout the country. One of the things I also like about niche.com is versus a star rating, it gives an overall grade, not only on the school, but some of the other individual factors into each school and district, such as the academic, the diversity, the teachers, the sports. So let's go ahead and look at schooldigger.com and what it has for the top schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Okay, so we're here on schooldigger.com's website. And what I'm gonna do first is I wanna show the elementary schools, then we'll move into the middle schools, and lastly, the high school. So as far as the elementary schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia, according to schooldigger.com, 3 most underperforming schools as far as ranking goes in the city would be Newtown Elementary, Diamond Springs Elementary, and Williams Elementary. On the opposite end of that spectrum, the 3 best schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia, according to schooldigger.com, would be North Landing Elementary, which was given 5 stars. Then you have Kingston Elementary, another one that was given 5 stars. And then lastly, 3 Oaks Elementary, which was also given 5 stars. Like I said, there's many different elementary schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So you want to check out this website so you can take a look at the information for yourself, as there can be a wide range of schools and their overall grade. And make sure you don't just check out one website either. So moving on into the middle school rankings, according to schooldigger.com, first school listed as the top school in Virginia Beach is really no surprise, as that would be Old Donation Middle School. And Old Donation Middle School, just so you know, is a gifted school for gifted students. So of course, it's gonna perform much higher than other schools. However, taking out the gifted schools, when you're looking at some of the other top middle schools in the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia, those would be Princess Anne Middle School, which was given 5 stars, ranked 39th out of the 415 middle schools. Salem Middle School was ranked 46th. And then Great Neck Middle School was ranked 49th. And then unfortunately on the opposite end of that spectrum, according to schooldigger.com, that would be the schools of Independence Middle School, ranked 172nd, Larkspur Middle School, ranked 189th, and then lastly, Bayside Middle School, ranked 217th out of 415 middle schools. Okay, now we're moving into the high school rankings. There is 11 high schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I'm gonna start down at the bottom according to schooldigger.com, and that would be the high schools of Green Run High School, which out of the state was given a rank of 215th, Bayside High School with 2 stars, ranking of 183, and then lastly would be Kempsville High School, ranked 166th. Now, moving the opposite in the direction, again, not my opinion, but according to schooldigger.com, top high schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia, 3rd out of the 11 high schools would be Ocean Lakes High School. 2nd out of those 11 high schools would be Salem High School. And then the number 1 high school, according to schooldigger.com, would be Kellam High School. Before we move into niche.com, I want to tell you, if you're getting any value out of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit like down below. That way YouTube will send this video out to as many people as possible. Additionally, if you're wondering about the rankings compared to other cities in Hampton Roads, take a look at this video I did right here. There I go over all the grades for not only the individual cities, but you will be able to see how they stack up to other cities in Hampton Roads. Last thing real quick, if you're moving to the area, if you're new to the area, I'm a realtor here in Hampton Roads. I want to help you. If you take a look down below, I've got my contact information. I'll also put it in the description below. If you have any questions, please reach out. I cannot wait to hear from you. And let's go ahead and get into the website niche.com and see what it ranks the top schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So according to niche.com, the overall city was given a pretty nice grade, as niche.com gave it an overall grade of an A. But when you're looking at the elementary school, some of the top schools according to niche.com in Virginia Beach, Virginia would be the elementary schools of Tallwood Elementary. Again, another one that's come up is Old Donation School. As I mentioned, that is a gifted school. Another public elementary school would be Salem Elementary School. And then you also have Rosemont Elementary School and Kingston Elementary School. So there are some similarities, but there also is some difference to schooldigger.com. Now let's take a look at the opposite of some of the underperforming elementary schools in Virginia Beach. So before I get into the underperforming schools, I will tell you from a grade scale perspective, they still actually were given pretty decent grades, as the most underperforming school according to niche.com would be SeaTac Elementary. And it was actually given a grade of a B-. And I can tell you when I was in school, I was happy with a B-. But some of the other schools would be Williams Elementary School, you have Newtown Elementary School, Lynnhaven Elementary School, and then rounding out with a B would be Bayside Elementary School. As far as the middle schools go, according to niche.com, I'm going to tell you it's very similar to greatschools.org, as the three underperforming middle schools according to niche.com would be Bayside Middle School, Larkspur Middle School, and then also Kempsville Middle School. You look at these middle schools, like take example, Kempsville Middle School was ranked 119th best public middle school in Virginia. That is still pretty high performing. However, when you look at the other middle schools in the city, unfortunately, that is one of the underperforming schools according to niche.com. Now let's take a look at the opposite with some of the top performing middle schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia, according to niche.com. And not including Old Donation, the top schools in Virginia Beach, Virginia, top middle schools that would be Great Neck Middle School, Salem Middle School, and then also Princess Anne Middle School. And one thing I'll call about all three of these schools, very high performing. If you look at Great Neck Middle School, it was actually, according to niche.com, the 16th best middle school in the state of Virginia. So let's move in now towards the high schools. Similar to the elementary schools, I honestly feel guilty saying these schools are underperforming, because I don't really feel they are, but in relation to some of the other high schools in the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia, these three schools are at the bottom of the rankings in Virginia Beach. Compared to some other high schools in other cities throughout Hampton Roads, these high schools would actually be on top of some of their list. But the three bottom performing, according to niche.com, would be Kempsville High School, which was given a B+, Bayside High School, which was given a grade of B, and then Green Run High School was also given a grade of B. Now, let's take a look at the top three high schools in the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia, according to niche.com, and those would be a little different than schooldigger.com, but in third place would be Cox High School, which according to niche.com is the 49th best high school in Virginia. Then rounding out second would be Princess Anne High School, and then the top high school in all of Virginia Beach, according to niche.com, would be Ocean Lakes High School. I already mentioned that some of these underperforming schools would actually be higher performing schools if they were located in some of the other cities in Hampton Roads. If you're curious what the other city grades are compared to Virginia Beach, Virginia, take a look at this video I did right here as I go over all the grades of the school districts throughout Hampton Roads. And until the next time, I hope you have a great day. I will see you on the next video.